Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So without wasting time, let's get on to today's gist. If you have been online since yesterday, I'm sure you would have seen the gist about former Queen of Ife getting married to the SGF. Senator George Akume is the secretary to the government of the Federation. That's he works with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Senator George Akume is a former senator, a two-time governor of Benue State, and is the current SGF. As a matter of fact, that's one of the most powerful men in Nigeria. The gist is not even about the wedding, it's not about Senator George Akume, but the gist is on Queen Zainab Wuraola. Allegedly, this is her fifth marriage. For context, for those of you who don't know who Queen Zainab is, Zainab was born as Itoan Obano. She was born and raised in Benin City. She came into limelight when she married the Oni of Ife in 2016 or 2015. I'm not sure. I think it was 2015 to 2017. So in 2017, she announced a divorce from the king, that she was moving on and starting a new life. She even went on to congratulate the king when he got married to his new wife. So since then, she went off social media, living her life and all of that. So in 20 she came into her news came on board again in 2022 when some media outlets reported that she had a baby in Qatar. So apparently she married someone else, an Arabian guy, and that was how she welcomed a baby in 2022. So fast forward a few days later when this news broke out that she is now married to Senator George Akume, the media space went crazy. Trust Nigerians, we are very, very judgmental people and we judge with our full chest. The comments were crazy. Some of the comments, I'll read some of the comments. Some people said, "This is first grade Olusho. I want to be like her when I grow up." Another one said, "Marry until you marry right, Jare. Nothing do you, my queen." Another one woman, ex-wife of a senator, ex-wife of a governor, ex-wife of a monarch, ex-wife of an Arabian prince, and now the wife of the secretary to the government of the Federation. One thing is consistent: all high-value men across, according to Nigerian, all of these are high-value men, all five influential people. Another comment: "I love women that thrive in men-dominated spaces." Another one said, "Not even the legendary Cleopatra could put this up." One said, "Since she cannot have them all at once, she is taking them one at a time." Lastly, one said, "Whatever she brings to the table must be very valuable. For all these men to want a piece of her, this one a real oracle. If she write a book, I go buy am." Now, let's look at why this story went viral. It did not go viral because Senator George Akume, who is in his seventh phase and married with grown-up kids, is taking another wife. As at now, from what I know, there is no news that shows that Senator Akume is not married or is divorced from his wife. So if you know that, please kindly drop it in the comment section. That's not why it is trending. This is trending because of the woman in question. It is trending because accordingly she has been married 5 times. She has been divorced 4 times, and this is her fifth marriage. There's a senator there, there's a governor, there's a monarch, an Arabian prince, and all of that. It's like a resume. Nigerians love status. They love, let's not even pretend, we love status, we love power and all of that. So all of these are what triggered this news to trend, and as usual, mixed reactions. Some people were angry, like, let's not even glorify this. Some moral police, they are like, they are concerned about values, what the society is turning to. This should not be encouraged, this should not be seen as a flex and all of that. And some holier than thou people, like some women, I saw some women saying, oh, they've been in loyal relationship with their boyfriends, they've not even seen a ring, and here is someone getting married for the fifth time. this life is not balanced and all of that. So what I think people are ignoring here, divorcing 3 or 4 times allegedly, I don't think divorce is a win. Ending a marriage is not a flex, it's not enjoyment. I don't believe anybody wants to get married to get divorced so they can trend online later. So divorce means that something has been broken. The relationship did not work out. Something became unbearable. But we online people, we are quick to come out and judge and talk like marriage is a transfer window, that oh, the period is this transfer period is over, she's moving on to another one. I think behind all of this is someone's emotions at stake. So I also want to look at it from women endurance and the societal expectations. Let's look at it from gender perspective. In Nigeria, when we praise women that endure quietly, even if a woman is suffering in marriage, she's encouraged to, oh, be patient. That's the way it is, you know. Women who leave their marriage are shamed. Imagine if this was a man that was getting married for the 5th time. People would be like, oh, he wasn't just lucky and all of that. I don't think anybody would subject them to this kind of assessment and ridicule. But women who leave their marriages, they are shamed very loudly. So if you endure and stay in a marriage, even if the marriage is abusive, you are a good woman. If you leave, you are problematic. Okay, let's look at the men she is married. It is true that all of these men she has been involved with at one point or the other are powerful men that are known in the society and all of that. A monarch, a former governor, a former senator, an Arabian prince. But let's also be realistic. Does being married to someone influential means happiness? Like, do you equate wealth to happiness? Does power equate emotional safety? Does title equate kindness? As a matter of fact, we've seen some of the hardest marriages that we have seen in this country. They are from big houses, big cars, and all of that. We've just seen what Regina Daniels came out to say. Behind all of the um, private jet and big cars, she said she was suffering and she wasn't happy. She was being abused, according to her. So my opinion, before you attempt to shame anybody, before you attempt to shame Queen Zainab, by the way, she is now to be known as Queen Zainab Wuraola Itoan Otiti Ngohemba George Akume. So take a look at her profile. She may not be perfect or according to you, and you can maybe try and see things from a different perspective. More context of her. From what I saw about her, I looked her up. She is a UN ambassador that has championed promoting women and children's rights. She also founded an Arab Economic Development Initiative, and she is a philanthropist. Look at her from the perspective that even if she's been married 4 or 5 times, from the former governor of Jigawa State to a former king, an Arabian man, just take a look at it from a different perspective. The conversation is not really about one woman. It is how Nigerians relate power, marriage, and how we do our comparison. We love success stories, but we hate the process. So before you drag anybody, ask yourself, would you trade your own happiness, your peace, because of someone's headline or for anything at all? Please drop your thoughts, and please be respectful as you drop your thoughts. If you're just hearing me for the first time, my name is Mira. Please don't forget to subscribe and help us grow. Share, like, and comment. I'll see you on the next